Hello, welcome to a Maths with Lloydie video. Today we're looking at question 1 on the 2017 paper. This is paper 2. This is the same for 2A, 2B, 2C. We've got the sponsors. Sponsors are there. They'll be there forever. I don't really know if they know what kind of a great deal they're on. And this is my new tag. I just put that in today. So at 1.19, soon to be 1.2 if the channel continues to grow. Okay, let's get into it. So sponsors again, sneaking in. Oliver is researching costs for a new smartphone he's planning to buy. He collects information from 5 mobile network operators. The network operators offer the phone on a rental contract or on pay-as-you-go. Users must also make a one-off payment for the phone. He produces a table below. Analyse Oliver's table, identifying 2 errors, and then suggest 2 improvements he could make. So the first thing I would suggest is misleading is operator D. So operator D has an incorrect format. The currency notation should only use the pound sign. Okay. The next thing that I guess is quite misleading. Just want to have a look. Yeah, that's quite interesting actually. So he said 5 operators, only 4 are there. Took me a minute to just twig that one. So he's got one missing. We also don't have any time frames for the rental, so we're not able to compare which deal is better. So there's no time frames on there. I'll just put that on the side. No time frame. Happy. Right, so now with the improvements, we can kind of use what we've put in the errors, I guess. So what they could do is add information from the missing operator. So add the information from the missing operator. And then I'd say also remove the P symbol, only use pounds, which is kind of what I've alluded to earlier. Now, what we can also do, we can add information, sort of add the name of that person, or we could potentially, what you can also do is you can state the duration of the contract so people know exactly how long those phone contracts are going to last. You can include a separate table for pay-as-you-go. So there's lots of things that you can do to improve this. And actually, when we look at it, I mean, the format here is just terrible. It's really misleading for that bottom one. So do try to interpret data from these tables when you're doing it and come up with something, even if it's just blatantly obvious, it could be worth a mark. Okay, part B. Sam works for a different mobile network operator. She can take out a 24-month contract, which costs before staff discount. Details are below. She receives a 30% staff discount on the monthly rental cost only. So it's that value there. Sam does not want to spend more than £700 on the phone over the 24 months. So should she take out the contract? So the first thing we'll do is we're going to reduce this by the 30%. And I keep writing this because I don't want to just skip a stage. But 100% take away the 30% discount means we're going to find 70% of the value. Now 70% as a decimal is 0.7, and that's what we'll be expected to put into our calculators. And that gives us £26.24 if we're rounding it. That's the monthly cost. So we're going to multiply that now by 24, 26.24 times by 24. And it's already now £629.76. That's just the rental cost. We've also included the discount. So finally, we need to include the one-off payment. Add that on the calculator. No risks. Do everything on the calculator. £739.75. So that's going to be more than 700. So she should not take out the contract. Wonderful. Okay, do use the mark schemes to check your work. Make sure if you've not got it fully correct, you don't have that 739.75 value, check where you could have picked up some marks, and make sure you're giving yourself really a score out of 4. Learn these mark schemes, and that will only help you in your exams. That's it for question 1. I'll see you at question 2.